All righty. How is everyone this fine night? We have got an amazing, hopefully an amazing show for you guys tonight. I want to thank everyone that's joining us. Um, I might have screwed something up, so Brandon's running a little bit behind, but I got everybody else ready to go for this Clash of Classes. This is certainly something we are super excited about. It has been something that really I wasn't sure how it would go. I want to thank everyone. This is our first experience with streaming of any sort of player versus player. You know, we saw it. I kind of want to start by talking about how it kind of came to be. There's a weird meme going around involving whether a level 20 fighter can beat a level 20 wizard. And so our D&D community and our Discord community kind of got talking, and we wanted to know, is there a niche out there for that? Is this something people want to see? Is this something that is worth trying? So we have here today our proof of concept. We've laid out a plan for this PvP battle with some strict rules. We didn't alter any of the classes in any way. We let the players decide what they were going to play on their own before they knew what the other player character was playing. So what that means is that we ended up with the audience decided, you guys decided that the battle would take place at level 5. If this turns out to be popular and you guys want to see more, we will go on to do more and more. We will do audience polling. We will pit different classes against other classes. We might even expand into team games. But once again, that really comes down to whether there is an audience for it or not. That being said, the first matchup ends up being a level 5 fighter against a level 5 barbarian. Once again, we didn't tell them who to pick or who their opponent was. They did it entirely on accident. So we're super excited. Welcome, Brandon. Sorry, I goofed up the starting of the game there. That's my bad.
It's always something with you.
That's true. So let me go around. I'm going to start introducing all of what we're doing today. We are totally taking inspiration from some of our favorites, ESPN news broadcasts, WWE, WWF, that sort of montage. So this is going to be different than what you traditionally see inside of D&D. So first I want to say myself, Total Dumas, and DM Gray will be doing the announcing and the officiating and basically the overall judging. Our awesome referee and who's going to be running this game on the platform is referee Ian, who seems to be incapacitated at the moment.
I'm here.
Well, your screen disagrees.
Well, welcome on my end.
Well, whatever. So anyways, Ian, I want to thank you for putting this all together. You put the entire arena together and all the mods and everything. So thank you very much for that.
All right.
I want to introduce our next. Yeah, it might just be on my screen. I know that Restream does some fishy stuff on YouTube. So. Okay. All right. So I would like to take a moment before we get into it to introduce our players. And let's get into it. Garwin, why don't you introduce yourself and your character for us real quick?
Well, I'm Garvin. I'm playing the Battlemaster Fighter Santa Mortem of the Black Bolts Mercenary Band. He's come here to quickly advertise his band and throw some shade at the Iron Shields. Those fuckers can't block a potato. And if he wants something penetrated, call the Black Bolts. They'll go through any gate.
Wonderful. Once again, I want to thank you for being a hamster in our playtest today.
Oh, don't worry about it. Everyone knows I love being tested.
Wonderful. Hopefully not for any STDs, though.
Oh, no. I'm
All
only
right.
the one who spreads them. I don't get tested for them.
All right. How about we introduce our next player? Thank you, Garwin.
HPV everywhere.
Matt, would you like to introduce yourself and your character, please? Oh, I think you're muted, boss. Are you muted? Still nothing. Uh-oh, that's no good. Poor Matt.
How's that?
Oh, there, we got you. Good. All right, tell us about yourself.
It wouldn't be a virtual event if somebody didn't talk while muted, right?
Right.
I am playing Odor Shegin. I am a half-orc, barbarian. I have grown up with bears. My family was killed in a massacre, and the bears took care of me from a youth all the way up through adulthood. I know part of me is orc. I can't be hidden. My heavy brow, the grayish hue to my skin, my teeth. The other part I can't figure out. It matters not, though. I'm more bear than I am orc. Today, I found a new challenge, an arena, and some poor fool who's chosen to face me.
Oh, this
the
is gonna
shit
hurt.
talking. All right. Thank you, Matt, so much for that. That was awesome. We're really excited to see what Odor. I keep wanting to say Odor. Maybe he ranks. Well, whatever it is, let's hope it's unbearable for your opponent, eh? But
Oh.
let us begin. All right, we'll send you guys off to the arena.
I swear to God, the puns, man. I will quit immediately.
Don't swear to God, swear to me. All right, now what you guys all been waiting for. I know you guys want his name stinks. I know what you guys are looking for. You want to see the arena. So, DM Gray, should we show him the arena?
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, let's get into it. So, here is the wonderful arena, the Colosseum of the Crit Academy. Shall we tell you a little bit about some of the wonderful features that come in this? First, you can see up in the left, the blood-soaked quicksand that will devour the soul of any tossed inside of it. Ooh, that's a good one. How about this disgusting mucus? Now, it's not just any poison pond. It's a crawler mucus. Tossing somebody into this will paralyze them. Ooh, I'm getting stunned just thinking about it. They're all 20 feet deep, so don't fall in.
Oh, that sucks.
Never mind the ringed pool with giant octopus hidden inside with a 15-foot tendril reach. Ooh, what else do we got? How about a purple or a black black pudding? I think is a pool of black pudding, and of course another giant octopus. It looks like the battle has begun. Who's excited? Looks like Santa unfortunately is going second because Odor is off to a better start. What do you think, B?
Oh, it's killer. I can't wait to see what's going to happen between these two, especially with the smack talking.
Yeah, I certainly heard Odor had some muscle strain issues last week. Did you hear anything about that?
Odor, something about trying to catch salmon.
Yeah, I don't know. They were swimming the wrong way or something, but he must. I think he pulled a shoulder muscle and it got some pains in his neck. So I'm really concerned that it's going to throw off his ability to wield his weapon against our buddy. What's his name? Santa.
Santa.
So it looks
and Odor. Santa and Odor.
Just so everyone knows, there is a 1-minute timer on these turns of each of the player characters. And that is so that the game will keep going. The default setting, if somebody runs out of time, will be the dodge action. and their movement will end. So this is to hopefully keep the battle going swiftly. We don't want too many slowdowns. We really want this to be a nice, swift battle as we charge forward, I guess. I know that so I heard that shit was his name. So have you heard anything
Santa?
good about Santa at all? I heard
Something about these black bolts keeps coming up. I think he's throwing shit towards Odor.
yeah, I think they're with the Iron Giants, maybe. I forget. All the adventurer groups sound the same to me personally. It looks like
especially
we
those,
got a
Azure Crows. They think they're hot shit, but
they tried to recruit Santa, right? But he turned them down.
oh wow.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So all I know is that Santa 5 gold on the Barbarian. Place your bets, ladies and germs. I agree 100%, Jalen. Let's take in those rolls there. It looks like they finished rolling initiative, and they will be going soon. Now it is worth noting that these guys have not met before. There's been a lot of talk in the arena. Odor just discovered the Colosseum, but Santa's a longtime follower of the arena. What do you think?
Now, as for the players themselves, I've played with Garwin, not just our game, but my God, this guy can really make some characters. So we're saying, oh, let's place our bets on the Barbarian. I see a lot of people going for the Barbarian to win.
Well,
I think Santa could have a really strong chance against him.
Yeah, and I can see the point with having a push for the Barbarian. I mean, the rage feature enough against a melee combatant is certainly something to have to worry about. I mean, that effectively doubles his HP right out of the gate, right?
Except for raging?
Yeah, when they're raging. Because that's half resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing non-magical. Man, there's a lot of initiative rolls going on.
Yeah, what's that about?
I don't know. It seems like that they're forgetting how to start the battle, but that's okay. There goes the 1 minute timer. So it must be the start of the official match has begun. Let's get ready to rumble.
Death,
all right.
blood everywhere.
Odor. I do think that is going to be an interesting battle. Not only is Odor as a barbarian having the rage advantage, he also gets the bonus to movement, if I'm not mistaken, allowing him to close the gaps a little quicker than some of the other characters.
Well, that's a good question. Why is he pointing in the other direction?
Because he's chillaxed. He has nothing to worry about. He's just he's on the retreat right from the get-go.
Yeah, why wouldn't he bring the pain train?
Why is he running away like a coward? Who would
the heavy crossbow. The heavy
He's
crossbow.
Afraid
that's
of...
why.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Let's take a look at his stats from the last game. You can see here he is rocking a dex build. I think you're right. I can see that crossbow pretty dangerous in his inventory. I think we have a sharpshooter maybe. This is going to be interesting. So he's trying to get that distance between them right off the bat. Oh, man, that crossbow delivers a piercing blow right to Odar, who hasn't got a chance to activate his rage yet. That projectile hurtled right towards him and caught him in the shin.
And he's only got AC of 14, so those both hit, and they hit hard.
Yeah, and if he doesn't get that rage activated and reduce that damage, he's in a lot of trouble. I think that he needs to get out of line of sight. He needs to take some defensive measures. Otherwise, he could be cut through pretty quickly, I think.
Just like a lawnmower.
Cutting through some grass. Look at that. He did not. I think he over-traveled. He's going to share spaces.
Can I occupy the same space?
So, looks like he activated his charge and just bolted right in towards poor Santa. Santa couldn't, even with his retreating, still couldn't stop the pain train from coming. Though it looks like he may have taken the dash action to close that gap. Hopefully not allowing Santa to get away. Let's hope
left, though.
Yep, he's out of time now. So it is now on to Santa. Let's hope he continues to try to run away. Without him being able to...
Santa, you do realize Santa's the fighter, right?
Yeah, Odor's the barbarian.
Yeah.
I know that. Did I say something wrong? Well, that's okay. I'm in the heat of a moment. All right. I do think
That might be my bad. I
that.
think I'm looking at the wrong tokens.
So let's see if we can make a little better scratch at this. Oh, that is funny. Emily is flashing back to fresh cut grass on Critical Role. I can see that. So it looks like our buddy Oder managed to close that gap. I was kind of concerned, after he broke a toe a few months back, he couldn't find a cleric to take care of it.
It's still broken.
What is his toe?
His toe.
Yeah, I heard that he broke it when he was working out. Something with some coconuts. So okay. So
yeah,
we got
it's the 1.5 mile horse run. It's when you take 2 coconuts and but you have to do it for 1.5 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a.
I see what you're saying there. So let's take a
Good
look
cardio.
at Odar's stats here. He definitely has the benefit of HP right now. I noticed he didn't have a rage. That's probably because he ran out of time. That 1 minute is precious. You need to make sure you're doing what you can to get the most out of it. He has the advantage when it comes to health, that's for sure. His armor class being low though could probably cost him a little bit, I think. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
What do we
that's
got
gonna be
going in
very
here?
costly.
Oh, Santa is dropping an invasive footwork that allows him to expend a superiority die and increases AC so he can get away. He's clearly going to move out of the combat range of Odar and take the risk of that opportunity attack. But since he just got a deafening 6 on his superiority die, the odds that counterattack is going to come from Odar and hit is so low, I think. I don't even think he's gonna fuck. Oder counters with a great sword and crits right in the hammy, man. Oh, he's gonna be feeling that tomorrow morning.
This match is gonna end far sooner than we expected.
What level is this at? This is 5th level, Emily.
This is 5th level.
Oh man, is he? Holy crap! So our buddy Santa just got Chef Boy wrecked. A sharp and stifling onslaught against him delivered a devastating blow. What a terrible weakness. That is not looking so good for our pal Santa right now. Oh, that's awesome.
Looks like Santa has dropped some caltrops.
Oh, he dropped some caltraps. Oh, that'll help any pursuers coming after him. So that's pretty good. It looks like Fury Slayer says, when the dice wills it, you cannot escape.
And he appears to have dropped ball bearings as well. He is blocking off that entire staircase area.
Yeah, I mean, he can jump off that. Now, if you don't know, that's a 10-foot drop. So if they do jump off the side, there will be risk of a sprained ankle. And since Oder's already got a broken toe, that's probably not going to help him out very much, I would think. But Santa is still taking his escape. It looks like our referee has decided to let him finish his move since some time was lost due to the counter action by Odar. Now, it is worth noting that at that angle, at that low height, he can no longer see Odar. That puts him in a sticky situation, I think. What do you think, B?
Yeah, he's completely blindsided the entire top of that circle disc in the arena. All the bridges, he cannot see anything above him.
He's moving close to that quicksand. I'm wondering if he's going to try to use it to his advantage.
Just
a lot of terrain. Well, the problem with the terrain is it's easy to bypass in your save, but if you get stuck in place or pinned down in any capacity, you are going to be boned, because in a matter of seconds, that DC of getting out of that's going to continually increase till they suffocate and die. And we certainly don't want to see that. I love that Sand dropped the ball bearings. That definitely is going to make it difficult for our pal Odar to safely approach. Try to keep everyone in sight here. Woo! So we got a good question here from Kiefer. What are the stats? We wanted it to be as balanced as possible so everyone has the standard array. We also limited the rulings for this build just to the player's handbook because we wanted to keep it as fair and balanced as we can between the classes. So it looks like it is on to, is it Odar's turn? Odar is trying to do the best he can to close that gap, it looks like. Not going super well for him.
It looks like he might have had his movements ended inside the Caltrops and the Barbarians.
Yeah, that's rough. He failed his save and got stuck.
I
love that. Not great. He's going to end up being stuck. So that motion. So this is one thing I'm loving about Santa's approach. Santa dropped the balls big time here. Drop the caltraps, doing anything he can to impede Odar from getting any closer to delivering another critical on him. You're welcome, guys.
Is this likely?
No, I don't. I think that right now Santa's got the upper hand, even though he just Odar just moved into line of sight, and that comes with its own risk. It does look Odar is pulling out his longbow and trying to take pot shots at our boy Santa, but it doesn't look like it's going very well for him. He's gonna have to find a way to close that gap. It's not going well for him.
It's just too bad of an angle. The arrow is just bouncing off the ground and flying over his head. And the timer has started for 1 minute. We are back to... Is it Santa?
Yeah, it is now Santa's turn. I keep wanting to say Santa. Our buddy Andrew's got a great question. Can we get a running total of HP on screen in future streams? Maybe. We'll see if I can figure that out. Once again, the more of these come down to the popularity and whether this is something people want to see more of. I think right now, I got to be honest, I think Santa has come in a little more prepared. He knew that he needed to keep his distance. So coming in with the caltraps and the ball bearings to slip and stop his enemy was genius. You look like he's got to dash around the quicksand there. Does that take away his view? It looks like he can still see his buddy now. So that's pretty good. He still has
line of sight on him just because he's on that corner right there.
Yep, Kiefer makes a really great point that Odar could be taking cover to avoid those bows. We've talked extensively about that. I think that the win for something like this is going to come down to environmental use and a little bit of luck of the die. I really do.
If Santa's not careful, he will get within the 15-foot reach of that octopus.
So I'm getting there's some stream kind of cluttered. Does it make it easier if we do something like this? Can you see a little more that way? Make it a little easier, we hope. Looks like Santa is dropping more balls, man. He is making it rain. I haven't seen this many balls be dropping since I was 13.
Oh, my God.
You're welcome. Let me know if you guys prefer the side view or this view instead. Is either one better than the other? Just let me know.
20 seconds on the clock.
20 seconds left. That's it. Oh, he's in trouble. So it looks like the game master is rolling. Oh shit. I wonder if
he jumped off
if you guys don't know, you see this over here? They can't see that. They can't see that at all. So if they get within a certain feet, this guy is supposed to move and the octopus is supposed to come in, swoop them and grab them in and lock them in. So now there is a potential danger here for both of them. Oh, yeah, we just changed it for everyone because they asked. So, all right.
Santa's hitting Odor with his greatsword with an attack roll of 20. That's going to be 12 slashing damage.
It's a dirty 20, man. It's a dirty 20.
He's using his second attack with the dying. That is not going to hit. That's going to be a miss.
Oh, that's rough. But his first attack does come in and deliver a swing that connects, leaving a gory wound all over Santa's body. I'm going to bring Ian in here for a second to remind him if he hasn't already remembered that there's monsters there. Do it. Do it. Make him dead, Ian.
Oh.
Yes. Now this is where it gets interesting.
Santa's going to get snatched up if he doesn't watch these saves.
That octopus is going to be choking a Santa bitch now, I think. He hit that 15-foot range mark. Those octopus are ready and raring to go. So we'll see what happens here. This could give Odor the advantage that he needs. Are the yellow bars under the token's health? Yes, they are. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here for you guys. It is now Santa's turn. It looks like the tentacles did not hit, though. Sadly, they caught him off guard, but they still didn't. It didn't deliver lock him up. He's able to flail away from the flailing tentacles, and I'm sure they were not expecting that. What do you think, G?
I do not think they were expecting it at all. It's just the octopus popped up, and they probably shit themselves quite a bit. And what is
Santa's
this
on
with
the
the
run.
net?
What's that? Oh, he nets him. Santa
It looks
is
like Santa has netted Odor.
Oh, he is all tangled in that shit. What is he going to
10,
do?
15. He's not within range of those tentacles, though.
No, he's not. See, this would be a good opportunity for Santa to go ahead. Well, no, not with Odor raging. Odor has advantage in grapple, so he wouldn't be in a good situation to grapple or even knock him down, to shove him. So I think he's doing what he can to get away. And Santa is out of time.
Is up for him. And to get out of that,
net,
what is that?
man,
that's a strength check, right?
Yes. And since barbarians, while raging, have advantage, it's certainly not the best situation for him. What are all these numbers? Where the hell did these? Oh, those are all the balls and bearings and caltraps that are everywhere. I was like, what are those?
It looks like Odor is using his greatsword to get out of the net.
Ooh, trying to slice it up. He delivered. Looks like he was able to successfully deliver a devastating blow to the nets, breaking the entanglement, which should allow him to move freely if that's what's going. If that's what he attacked, because it didn't show that he was netted, right? So it really is not looking good for Odar. I'm going to be honest. Even with him breaking through and trying to disable that net, he still won't have an action to catch up to his prey. You know what I mean?
Right. What bonus actions does he have available to him?
For Odar, the only ones that Odar really have, I think, is as a totem barbarian is rage as a bonus action. I can't think of anything else that he might have. But I think that go ahead.
I say it looks like he's lost line of sight of him.
Oh yeah, he's hiding now. Oh man, that's really going to be a bit of a problem for Odar. I see that our buddy Santa is certainly using his terrain to his advantage. That's really what he's going to need. And honestly, if you remember some of the last battles that Santa was in, he really had to learn the hard way about using the terrain to his advantage. Do you remember that? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
About which part? I was using the interface on here.
In one of the previous matches of the Colosseum, Santa had got his end kicked in pretty hard because he failed to use the terrain to his advantage. Do you recall that scene?
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
I think what happened is he was fighting a warlock that was using Eldritch Blast and knocking him around repeatedly off of the edges, and he wasn't staying aware of his surroundings, so he was just taking a brutal beating.
And it just kept getting it. You got to remember with those magic users, line of sight is really important for those spells.
Yes, and it sounds like Santa has really learned that because he is keeping his distance. While Odar has the HP, unfortunately, him being locked down has ended his rage. He is no longer raging, so any attacks are going to be doubled back to normal damage. This is a big problem for Odor. And it looks like, is he netted again?
He did not do enough damage to the net the first time.
Oh, he didn't break it apart. I thought he did. That's a shame. You know, that's the thing with something like this. You really got to be on your it's like fishing. Don't get caught in the net. Let's go see what our pal Santa is doing. Is he going to try to pop out?
He's trying to close the gap on him. He's probably going to
pop a shot and then go take a hiding. Yeah.
Pop a shot.
He certainly is, man. This is honestly, my money was on Odar with the raging and everything, but it looks like Santa is just a little better prepared, I think.
With 11 piercing damage.
Ooh, man, his shot embarks towards his enemy. Its razor edge shredding through his thick muscles. Not looking good for Odar, especially with his rage ending. This is looking bad for him.
That is
I think-
unfortunate. I told you Garland was a smart player.
Yeah, I think that in order to really pull this off, Odar is going to have to charge in, get a grapple, and drag him into one of the hazards, whether that's one of the octopus or one of the dangerous terrains. I mean, if they can get close to this terrain, the acid pits over here, it can totally change the match around. But I'm not sure if Odar or Santa are familiar with the new hazards in the area.
Now, there's D20s being thrown everywhere. It's like a Kim Kardashian video.
I feel like I'm at a Oprah show. You get a D20 and you get a 20. Everyone gets D20s.
Yeah, it's a shame. Odor has dropped from 56 hit points to 35.
I mean, when you're not raging, that hurts, man. It really does.
And he's got 50 seconds on the clock.
He needs to find a way to turn this around. And once again, I think the key is going to be luring, closing in the gap, and then dragging Santa into a hazard and just holding him there. I really think that's probably Odar's greatest strength, because if you think about it,
why is he dropping a strength check? Is he still netted?
Oh, he might be. It looks like the condition has still got him. I can see it on his icon here.
Oh no.
This is not good. The net is going to be the death of him. Are you kidding me? That is horrible.
Let's jump back up real quick.
Back up to what?
Net.
You scrolling up to see what? Oh, what is this? Somebody's attacking the giant octopus. I can't tell what's going on in all the chaos. It's just Kiefer asks, were feats an option? Or just stat increase? Nope, feats were an option. Feats were an option. We didn't put, the only restrictions are no magic items. Everyone has 1,000 gold to pick up any mundane items. In fact, previously speaking to Odar, he was going to bring his pet horse along with him. He chose not to do that, and that's a shame.
Santa has coated something with a poison vial.
Oh no, that sneaky bastard! He coated his. Oh, that is bad. I have to assume he's going to poison his bow or his crossbow bolts. What do you think?
It says a basic vial. How many bolts do you think that would poison?
5, I think. It's a good tactical play. So yeah, we gave him 1,000 gold, level 5. Anything in the player's handbook, feats were an option. Once again, we're planning to expand on that if this becomes popular and people want to see more of this. Obviously, this is a proof of concept. We're certainly not the. This is something we threw together in a few days, so we're hoping that it's entertaining enough that people will want to see more, and we'll continue to do more. At least that's the hope. Looks like Odar is swinging with his greatsword again. Is he? Oh, it looks like he finally is able to slash through the last of the net, freeing himself. Now, what is his next plan? What do you think he really needs to do to turn this around, G?
He needs to get out of this specific area, because you got this octopus over here, and he can't really be going up and up towards the north side of the map. He risks being caught. He could come up here to the left, which looks like that's what he's doing. He's chasing Santa down.
Yeah, and I think that he can't let Santa get distance between him. He has to close the gap. If he doesn't, then he's going to be at his mercy. If I recall right, our buddy Santa has a feat, is a master of sharpshooting. He sure is. He has crossbow expert. He trained many, many years to master that thing. So, Odor cannot let him get any closer, or it is done for. He cannot let him get any farther away. He's got to close that gap.
And he just closed it.
That at least puts him in op attack range. So if Odor does try to get away, but you've seen this, Odor's been dropping, Santa's been dropping balls and dice left and right.
He drops an attack with an 11 on that roll, and he's got the AC.
That's not going to do it.
Nope.
I see that I do see the red in his face. He is raging. He definitely is losing control. I don't know if he's raging because he was pissed about being caught in the net, or he's just pissed at Santa throwing toys at him and stopping him every step of the way.
And unfortunately, he rolled a 15. That's still going to miss. That's no good. And I see that he has a condition modifier on his token. What is that?
That's a good question. I'm not familiar with that modifier. Let us go in and ask our DM. Referee
18 on the
Ian,
die.
what condition
Oh
is
my God! He
holding
netted him
Odar?
again.
Okay.
And after
Ian, can you hear me?
Use a maneuver die for.
I don't think he can hear me. He muted me.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what that is. We'll have to work on the communication level for that later, but he got netted again.
I gotta call it. Odor he's done for.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't count him out. He had some few bad rolls, but he can still break free. I do see that he does at least is going to get an op attack, but that evasive foot maneuver with a +7 to AC, the odds that Odar is going to be able to deliver a blow it's not looking good.
And it looks like Santa's going to be retreating after netting. 19 on the die.
Oh shit! Does that hit?
That is going to.
Well, he got a +7, so I don't think it.
His AC is 14. So 21.
Yeah.
The first one's going to hit. That second one
does
miss.
Yeah, the second one's going to miss. So he is able to deliver a little bit of cut and slash and run with his cleave, a powerful strife that's able to cleave through Santa's defenses, it looks like. But man, that is a tough road there. He barely was able to clip him before Santa was able to escape.
Provoke that op attack.
Yep. But Odor is keeping that.
I think Odor is he can't move. Why did he move? He's netted, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I thought he was. Was he netted? Was he able to move?
Oh, the net.
No! I can hear his anguish.
Oh, the net.
I feel so bad. He is not able to close the gap. That net has him pinned down. I hope they don't get too close to this guy over here because there's another giant octopus waiting to wrap their tendrils and squeeze the life out. They haven't eaten in weeks.
It looks like Udo. It looks like Udo is trying to slash through the net again. Which he succeeds.
Looks like he succeeded this time.
Come on, Udo. Close that gap.
Oops. You got to get rid of it, man. You got to at least get those op attacks. Oh, the net. So glad we had audio on that. Loving it. He's keeping that gap closed, but man, this is still closer than I would have thought. I really was I was banking on Odar steamrolling Santa, but I think Santa's prep is really, giving him the advantage.
Yeah, dropping back and dropping those caltraps and those ball bearings is probably what did him in.
What I think Odar needs to do is, instead of going for the attack, I really think he needs to try to knock him prone so that Santa can't escape. Taking advantage of that rage and that advantage on strength checks, I think he really needs to do that to pull this off.
That would work really well. And if I remember right, looking through his character sheet, I think he only has 3 nets that he can use. Or Santa has 3 nets.
Let us take a closer look at his inventory. Yeah, he only had 3 to use, so he certainly is. He's going to be pissed when I start deleting them from his inventory. How many nets did he use? 2, right?
He used 2 so far. And Odor throws a strength check. Is this?
Oh, it's a contested. He might be knocking him prone.
He's trying to grapple him or hit him prone.
Oh, no. What is going on? The struggle is real. Odor is tossing left and right, pushing Santa back. But it looks like Santa is... What's that?
Just fucking grab him.
I think Santa's gonna. Santa wins that though. All those checks, I think Santa won.
Strength check, acrobatics.
Santa at 14 acrobatics is a grapple check. Certainly, I think he was able to avoid the grapple, which was a really great attempt on Odar's part. I think grappling and getting him stationed. And once he's got him, there's no way he'll be able to escape. But
wait. I think the first check was Odor was trying to push him prone, and I think Ian may have given him an option to either use a deck save or an acrobatics
yes,
check.
Yep, that's the mechanics. Yep.
And the second one, athletics versus athletics, that's a grapple check.
Yes, you're probably right. Well, because you can use acrobatics either way, I think. So it definitely looks like Odar is onto it and knows that he needs to be pinning down, grappling, or tying him down. Otherwise, he's going to escape, and that's going to be a problem. I don't know that if Odor doesn't lock him down, that he's going to be able to do much to stop him. And Odor has lost his rage again. His player must be fuming. Holy crap.
And Kiefer over here is saying Santa wins grapples. Any maneuvers to help with those?
Looks like Santa is going in with a disarming attack. Oh, no.
From
And
Emily
it looks
Mayer,
like it worked.
not going to lie, much more tense than I thought it would be.
What's that?
Emily says this is a lot more tense than she thought it would be.
Well, I'm glad. That's what we're going for, right? We want it to be losing rage, and rage is the Barbarian's player. So the fact that he just disarmed him successfully is a problem. Because I think it says when you hit a creature with a weapon.
Odor?
Yeah, I think that's just what happened. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend a superiority die to attempt to disarm the target, forcing them to drop the weapon. They must make a strength saving throw, and I have not seen the saving throw, so I don't know if that succeeded or not. They might be trying to figure out the logistics of it right now. That struggle back and forth between Santa and Order. You know, Santa is a klepto. Do you know that? So that might be why he has such skill proficiency in forcing enemies to drop items.
Santa is a klepto. Is that why he has such beef with the black bolts? Because
Yes.
they're not shiny enough?
Yes, they're all dull and shit. I'm sure. Overall, this battle is closer than I would. Oh no! It is just not Odar's day. I'm telling you, that broken toe is coming back to haunt him.
It's turning green. He is getting gangrene.
Yeah, it's not great, but he's already green. So is it turning like greener?
That's a good point. It's turning gray.
I'm gonna be honestly. I think that this isn't going as well for Odar as he would have liked. I think it's because he might be. I heard, now this is just rumors, passed through the thieves' cant, that Odar sometimes has been. Somebody heard he might be willing to throw a fight for a right bribe. Do you think that that might be going on here?
For Odor?
Throwing away a fight for some money, man. I just heard whispers in the thieves' cant. I don't know that it's true. I can only speculate, but
I don't think it would. He lives with bears. What's he gonna do with money?
Well, maybe he's trying to build a bear shelter, dude. I don't know. I'm just saying that's what the words say. I don't.
Well, you deserve a better cave.
Oh God, that's my green toe.
Really close. Order's at 27 and Santa's at 30.
It's not going well for him, is it? But the important part for Odar is that Santa has not escaped yet. He really has an opportunity here. It looks like Odar is going for a
That's the game master.
Yeah, it looks like Odar failed his strength save, so he certainly must have dropped his weapon. There it is, out on the battlefield. So Santa has successfully disarmed Odar. Let's hope Odar's got some other weapons that he's packing. I think he is carrying some hand axes and a long sword.
Santa's attacking Odor.
Oh man, this is now. Is that made at? Is that made at disadvantage? Oh yeah, it was. No, he doesn't have to make it a disadvantage because he's got one of the feats, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh no, that one of those feats gives him
It allows him to not have disadvantage when attacking within melee range with a heavy crossbow.
Yep, there it is.
Because during the game The Haunt, he had the same build, and he destroyed everything in that game.
That is a shame for Odar. There's no way that he knew Santa was proficient in the crossbow, but there's no way he could have been prepared for him to be so skilled that he could shoot at point blank range with little or no effort.
Fury Slayer. Now watch Odor's luck turn and kill Santa with his bare hands.
Let's hope so. I mean, honestly, I've got a lot of money running on Odar.
No,
so
really.
I
Did
will
you not catch that?
What?
Did you not catch that?
Oh, his bare hands. I love it. Oh, that's funny. Santa is on the run. Now, does that still provoke an opportunity attack? I think it should.
I would say so.
But he's disarmed. So can he draw a weapon and attack as a reaction?
Ooh.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know the right ruling on this, G. Do you?
Last
grisly sight.
Last I remember, it takes an action to unsheath a weapon.
Ooh, well, the action is part of attacking, but I don't know if it's included or not. But it looks like Odar is just got he's trying to make an attack with the crossbow or with the javelin. He launches the javelin, but unfortunately, Santa dances out of the way, and he's easily able to avoid it. It's
how
not
does he
looking
do that
good.
when Santa's so massive and he's in a 5-foot wide hallway and he still missed?
Well, you know what? It's that broken toe, man. It's going to keep coming back to it. I'm telling you. Maybe it's just odor smell. Who knows? But it's really quite a struggle. I think Santa's got it in the bag at this point. The only way I think Odar can win is to pull something magical out of his hat. And I don't know that he's got it. I know the occupants talking about bear jokes these days. Just come on, just bear with us. It'll be okay.
The sword has disappeared from the field. I think Odor just grabbed the blade off the ground.
He may have picked it back up. Yep, as a part of a free action. Odar is raging once again, and can you blame him? He's got to be pissed off. Santa is wiping the floor with him right now, but the game is not over.
Fail. Critical fail.
Odar is not doing well. Vicious swipes and slams are smashing into the sides of the walls as he is battling in a tight hallway. It's not going the way he wants. Unfortunately, did he just roll again? I think he did. So the question is how did he hit? How did he get advantage?
Because he's raging.
Raging doesn't grant advantage on attack rolls unless he attacked recklessly. He must be going all out.
I am not surprised.
Oh my God, he is pulling out all the stops and not effing around. He might. Oh, he swipes with a crit at the last moment. Are you kidding me? Oh no.
That's 3 and 3 and a 6 with the crit.
Is that gonna do it? Does that? I don't know how many hit points. I'm afraid to look at how many hit points Santa. Oh! Odor brought it back.
Holy shit.
Oh, the comeback at the end. Are you kidding me? Oh, holy crap. I could not have seen this. You guys, it is. Look at the smile on Ian's face. Let's bring the crowd in. Let's hear what they got to say. What an epic conclusion.
Oh, man, the chat.
Oh man, let's get our buddy back in.
Back in the restream, guys, and mute Discord.
Yeah, can somebody send Chris the link if he doesn't already have it? Or Matt, sorry. Oh my God, you guys. Holy crap. That just blew me away. I was not expecting that.
Yep, and mute Discord.
Holy crap.
That was fantastic.
Okay.
First of all, I just want to say, wow, Garwin, the tactics.
Let's see. Let me unmute my stream.
Oh, he can't hear me.
There we are. I can hear you guys.
Okay, so
I can hear
Garwin,
you now.
Hang on, Matt a second.
Yep, Matt is here. So you guys, you had us on the edge of our seats. We thought for sure Odar was going in. We're talking back and forth into different strategies, and all it took was are we safe to assume there was reckless attacking going on at the end there?
Yep.
Yes.
If not for that crit, the damage he rolled before that could have happened, I would have survived and would have netted him one more time.
That's what it was,
it's true.
We can't
I had a third net ready.
All right,
we
so
can't hear you guys.
let's
So
okay.
we can't hear you guys, so we have to try to guess what's going on in that chat bar. And when we
Oh,
saw the
yeah.
second roll, it's like, why is he rolling with advantage? That doesn't make sense. You don't get advantage when you're raging. And Justin's like, he's using reckless attack. He's using reckless attack.
It was good. So this. I don't know how this was for the audience. If you guys like this, type in crit inside the comments. I want to hear, is this something you want to see again? In the meantime, Garwin, why don't you start off what was going through your mind when you started out till what happened at the end?
So basically, my first thought was get some distance, drop the caltrops, hoping to bait him into trying to either to step on them or in order to jump over the thing. So he would, one, get rid of his movement that turn and take a -10 to his movement until he healed. And then try and
Nice.
keep away a bit here and there. Next plan after that, try and exhaust his rages. He only has 3 of them. Or 2, depending on 3, yeah. And I had 3 nuts exactly.
Holy shit.
And
Get past his rages and I've been fine. After that, disarm him.
I do have a question for you guys. Was the 1 minute timer enough time to be able to get through your guys' rounds?
Well,
Yes.
The
If I was a
timer was more-
spellcaster, no.
the timer was more to you have 1 minute to make your decision for what you're doing.
Yep.
So
he was pretty lenient on that, and I think we had discussed that ahead of time. Garwin,
Yeah.
great. I'm going to give you guys my feedback at the end, but I want to hear what's going through Matt Odar's mind. How was it when you started? How and at the end? Tell us all about it.
I had one goal, and that was to get on top of him and just beat him to death. And when he said, I throw a net, I just went, oh.
We all said that. We're like, did he just throw a net?
Yep.
Yep.
The best part was he only has 3 nets in his inventory.
Yeah.
Well, and how many times did I miss the net? I attacked it twice. I missed the save. And I was like, come on, what are we doing here?
Oh,
But eventually I was like, at this point, I have to get on top of him. I have to rage, and I just have to slash away.
Also notice how I only threw a net after he raged.
yes,
Mhm.
I spotted that.
Actually,
all
I
right.
see this in the comments by Kuiper. The poison. What was the poison used on?
Was that
My
the-
darts.
Your
Yep,
dart.
Yeah,
his
I got
bolts.
him at 3 darts.
Yep, for his crossbow. All right, Ian, as the referee, how does this thing go? Was it a smooth transition? Tell us what was going through your mind.
well, there were a couple of rulings I had to make on the spot just to keep things moving.
That's the
and
way we do it.
It's
Yep,
good,
and there
good
were a
job.
couple times too where I had to take over the controls for
Fuck, I forgot to apply the poison to the damage. I hit it with 2 attacks after applying it too.
We'll just say then you didn't fire your poison arrows, so you're saving them to finish them off.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ian.
But I was trying to keep my rulings like relatively fair, and like I didn't know, for example, like okay, I want to kick a sword. I'm like, well, that's probably an interact action. I'll roll to see how far it goes.
Mhm.
Like roll about 10 feet, so 2
I
squares.
was wondering why I went so far.
We're like, why is it way over there? Anyways, I just want to give our thoughts. I'm gonna let Brandon, and I'm gonna close us out. Brandon, what did you think about all the battle? How this is going? Tell us your thoughts.
This was a phenomenal idea. I loved every moment of it. I loved commenting on it. That our viewers, they're loving it. I've counted at least 10 crits in the chat so far. I'm sure everyone wants to see this again. I want to do it again. I'm sure you want to do it again.
Oh,
Yes.
I definitely do.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Is there maybe there's a rematch down the line, perhaps?
I wouldn't be
I
against it.
see that.
Yes. I was just telling Justin that there's so many forums on Facebook, Discord, TikTok of people being like, "Oh, this character can take on this character. Well, this class is better than this class." We can put so many people against each other. This can go on for quite some time, and it's super entertaining.
Yeah, and that's the goal. So I want to give you my perspective before we close out. I love D&D. One thing I feel is that we don't get enough PvP, and everyone wants to know who is better. Now, there are a lot of things that come in play. Honestly, I was really waiting for Odar to get a hold of Santa and then just drag him somewhere to one of the things and just hold him there. but he just couldn't because of the nets. And I have to really give it to Santa. Garwin, you came so prepared with
Oh,
the
yeah.
nets. And once again, let's remind everyone, they didn't know what they were facing, right? They built
Yeah.
these classes entirely separate on their own.
And they did
so
not
this
know
is,
there's an
I
octopus
had
in
to
the
think
water
of what.
either.
I had to think of what would happen if I was gonna face a flyer. So I had to do something.
and you did, and we've got stuff for that. So the plan is to continue to do this. So I want to thank everyone that joined us. I think I saw like 24 people watching at once, which I think is the most we've had at any one given time. So I'm really excited for that. I want to thank everyone. This proof of concept has gone better than I could have expected. So the plan is to do something like this again in the future, and we'll be putting it together. And we'll be taking ideas. Somebody had a really, really good one about having a HP tracker on the screen somewhere. I'll see if that's something I can do.
Actually,
I apologize.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, it can be done. And it actually should have been displayed in the first place, actually, on your end, maybe. But I'll have to double check the settings.
All right,
Ooh, I like
those are
that.
things we can work on.
Tagline here. Suggested
You know,
under my
he's-
tagline. Class dismissed.
I saw it. All right. So with that, if you enjoyed the show, make sure to hit that subscribe button, share this video with all your friends, tag anybody who loves D&D and PvP specifically, tag all the optimizers. We are going to be reaching out to the community and trying to get players that want to take on this challenge and see what we can do. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Obviously, we had a lot of success, so we will do it again. And I will follow our social media to keep an eye out. Please consider coming to join us this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We will be talking Dungeons & Dragons as we do every week. With that, how about we close out? This episode is brought to you by the guys at the Crit Academy. Head on over to critacademy.com. Check out some of our fat loots. We got lots of free loot. With that, keep your blades sharp and spells prepared, heroes. We'll see you all later.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Bye.